What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video I'll be showing you step by step on how to draw Michael Jordan. Now the first thing we're going to do is start at the top of our page with the eyes. So let's move over to the left side and draw in a circle. Starting from the very top, we're going to work our way down towards the bottom and then back up towards the top. Now I'm going to leave a gap in the center and draw the same thing on the right. So we're going to line up the top of that circle. We'll bring it down to the same height and back up towards the top. Now I'm going to add a small highlight circle along the top left of each eye. So up against the edge of the eye, curve in, and then back out. Let's line this up on the right and do the same thing. Now we're going to go in and fill the bottom areas of the eye in black. I'm going to line up with the bottom edge of the eyes, move to the center and draw on the nose. So start on the left, I'm going to curve down and then back up. And I'm going to step up and draw a short curve in the opposite direction for the bridge of the nose. Now we're going to move down and draw on the mouth, but we're going to shift this over towards the right with the tongue hanging out. So we're going to start on the left side, start with a curve going out and then up. Let's go back to the left side and draw the bottom of the mouth. I'm going to start by curving down, and I'm just going to pull that up, aiming towards the top corner of the mouth on the right, and it will overlap the tongue. Stepping up, curve down, go up towards the top of the tongue, round it out, and then come back down. And then we'll go to the top corner of the mouth on the right, come down, and then in behind the tongue. Let's add the teeth along the top. Stepping over towards the left, come down, and then pull that up. We're going to fill the inside of the mouth in black. Let's add a bracket along the top corner of the mouth. Starting on the inside, we'll curve out and then down. I'm also going to step down underneath the mouth and add a curve. From left, come down, and then up underneath the tongue for the lower lip. Let's add a fold along the inside of the eye. Start on the left, curve down and then out, line this up on the right, and do the same thing. Now I'm going to go back up and draw on the eyebrows. On the left side, I'm going to start by curving up, and then down on the inside, line this up on the right, and do the same thing, going up, and then out. Let's thicken up the eyebrow. Starting back on the outside, we're going to go up a little bit higher in the middle, and then come down on the inside, do the same thing on the right, and then we'll fill the eyebrows in black. Now let's move out and draw the lower half of the head. From the left eye, we're going to step out, we're going to curve down underneath the mouth and then back up on the right. So let's start out here. Coming down, let's go underneath the lower lip, we'll just pull that up on the right side. Now I'm going to go back to the left side and draw the top of the head. From here, I'm just going to bump up the side of the head, go up, and then just pull that in. We'll round up the top of the head, come down on the right, and then in. Let's add in the ears. From this point, I'm going to step up, curve up, round up the ear, come down, and then in toward the side of the head. Let's line this up on the right and do the same thing. Now I'm just going to add a fold in the ear. Starting from here, curve up and then out on both sides. Now I'm going to move down and draw on the sides of the body. Starting over on the left side, I'm going to curve out and then down towards the hip, go over towards the right, and do the same thing. Now let's close off the bottom with a curve. Starting on the left, curve down, and then up. Let's go back to the top and add the collar. Starting on the left, curve down, and then up. I just want to trace that out on the inside. And then we're gonna add the number 23 in the center of the body. Let's start with the 2 on the left side. Starting from the outside, we're gonna curve up, come down, then out with an angle, come straight in, come down with a short line, and then we're gonna go back out with a straight line, just lined up with the top. Let's go back up to the top. We're gonna draw a short angle line coming down and in. I'm just gonna trace this back around, and then out, and we'll flatten off the outside. Let's move over towards the right and add the 3. Starting out here, curve around, and pull that in. And we're just going to take that and flip it over along the bottom. Curving around, and then up on the inside. From the top, we're going to angle down and in. Let's trace that around. Flatten off the inside. Curve around the bottom, and then close it off with a straight angled line. Now we're going to be drawing this character jumping up in the air, so the legs are going to be bent up. So start on the left hip, curve out, and then down. Go to the right, and do the same thing. Let's round out the bottom of the shorts. Starting on the left, curve down, and then pull that in. And then we'll close off the inside with a curve. Starting from the left, we curve up, and bend that back down on the right. Let's add a trim along the bottom of the shorts. Starting on the left, we're going to step up, just trace that same curve going towards the inside. Do the same thing on the right. Now I'm just going to add a little bit more detail to the shorts. From the left side corner, go up and in with a straight line. Do the same thing on the right. And go straight up towards the top of the leg. Let's trace that out on the outside. Now we're going to curl the legs back up towards the inside. From the outside corner of the shorts, we're going to step in, start by curving down, rounding out the knee, and then just going to pull that up towards the inside of the leg. Let's do the same thing on the right. Starting from the inside, curve down, round out the knee, and then pull that up. And then we're going to tuck the feet in underneath. From the inside of the leg, we're going to step in, curve in, down, round out the toe, and then pull that up along the bottom of the knee. Let's do the same thing on the right. Curving in, rounding out the toe, and pulling that up. Now on the left side corner of the shorts, I'm going to draw a short curve, coming down and then out. And then on the right side, we're going to go all the way. Come down, and then out towards the outside of the knee. Now we're going to draw the inside edge of the sole. So on the left side, we step in, curve around, and then taper down towards the bottom of the foot. Come around, and just blend in towards the bottom. Do the same thing on the right side. And then we're going to add a toe cap. On the left side, curve down, and then up. Line this up on the right, and do the same thing. And then we'll add the laces. From the bottom of the leg, we draw a straight line coming down towards that toe cap. And then from the outside, I'm going to draw another curve, coming down and then back up towards that line. Now let's move back up and draw on the arms. We're going to start with the arm on the left. This arm is going to be stretched out towards the side. So we're going to start halfway down the side of the body, curve out, and then down towards the wrist. And then we'll draw on the thumb. Come down, round out the thumb, and then go back up. Let's draw on 3 fingers. From the top of the thumb, curve up, and then out. We'll round out the thumb, come back in. Now we're going to stack 2 more fingers up on top. Starting from the top of the finger, curve out, and then back in. Do that one more time. Curving out. I'm just going to pull this in a little bit further towards the wrist. And then from the wrist, we're going to curve the arm going up and then in behind the head. Now we're going to draw the arm on the right holding up the basketball. So we start with a circle, starting just underneath the ear, curving in, rounding out the bottom, and going back up towards the top. Let's add the lines in the basketball. Starting from the very top in the center, draw a straight line coming down towards the bottom. We'll go to the left side, draw a straight line going across to the right. And then we'll add those two curves. Starting up on the left side, curve in, down, and then back out. We'll line this up on the right and do the same thing. Now we'll draw the arm going up and out behind the basketball. We'll start underneath the head, go out, and then up. And then step down, curve down, and then in behind the body. Let's add in the armband. Starting from the top of the arm, curve in, and then back out, step in, and draw that twice. Now we're going to add the tip of the thumb and fingers on the outside of the basketball. So we're going to start at the very top. We're going to draw a small half circle with the thumb. We're going to move out and do this 3 more times. Leave a gap, come down, and draw on the third finger. I'm also going to add a trim along the sleeve. Starting from the inside of the arm at the bottom, curve out, and then up underneath the head. Do the same thing on the right. And that's pretty much it. There's Michael Jordan. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.